And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm AVStoryteller, and this is Geralt jumping up and down for some unknown reason. Why are you doing that, Geralt? I was stopped just before you headbutted the tree. That is good. Okay, we have just recently helped a hunter dispatch a pack of wild dogs. Why have we done that? Because of our quest, the Beast of White Orchard. Basically, the commander, the Nilfgaardian commander of the garrison, has tasked us with dispatching a griffin, and we wanted the hunters' help to find where these 5 soldiers had been killed, so we can investigate their bodies, try and gain some more information about this griffin, so we can dispatch the griffin and then get the garrison leaders information regarding Yennefer. And just at the end, actually, of last episode, I got a ability point, and what I did, I decided to spend it on delusion. It opens up apparently more, well, it increases the effectiveness of actually in the dialogues, so I thought it best to get that as soon as possible so we get maximum benefit from it. What I would really like to be able to do is improve how quickly we can cast signs. We seem to have like a 10-20 second delay between casting signs, and I can't quite figure out at the moment what improves my magicka, for want of a better word, so I can cast multiple signs, you know, rapid fire, because that would be incredibly beneficial. Okay, so we're now at this scene of the griffin attack where these 5 soldiers died. Thought I heard a wolf there. I did hear a growl. Senses are so finely tuned when you go into Witcher sense. They all sound like they're right on top of you. It's very interesting. Okay. Let's get the silver one out, and let's investigate these signs.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Very messy fighter, this griffin. I'm just checking that everything's recorded, which it appears to be. Excellent. So, next one.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
You know, the little fire going by the look of things. What were they celebrating, and were they drunk? I still need to examine more.
A camp.
There's still more searching to be had, it seems.
Are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Let me just check out this sign. What's this? No idea what that says. Huh. More footsteps. What has happened down here? Linen. Armitage armor repair kit. That's probably going to be useful. Don't know how to use it just yet. Guess we just have to follow it across the other side of the road somehow. So we're going back to where they were, not where they were heading to, because the footprints are facing towards the camp. So they did something up here and then started to celebrate. So what were they celebrating? They killed the griffin's mate. I bet that's what it is. And the griffin's just gone absolutely nuts. Wolfsbane. I've lost the tracks. Grabbing ledges. When jumping over large ledges, hold Alt during your leap to grab into an outclip on the other side. Or just fall straight in. You know, whatever works for you. Fortunately, we practiced on a very short drop.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
3:38 AM. The sky is lightening.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Called it. Let's just do it in order. Number 1.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Age.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew a potion, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Yeah. A better weapon and an improved armor wouldn't go amiss, would it?
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Burned. Only a human could do this.
I'm surprised they would nest on the ground. Oh, here's a viewpoint. They do seem to have a 360 view for approaching predators. Okay, let's check the map. Wonder what that is. the quests. So talk to Vesemir being the next stop. And he was at the White Orchard Inn. I think I'll just pop down here first, see what that is. And maybe across there. And work my way up.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Oh, hello. What is this? Yeah, beauty, another ability point. And a sign increase. Excellent. Which one was that? So that said that increased somehow. Okay, I think we should get some how many times can you... Oh, you can improve it more than once, can you? So, target does not move towards Geralt while he's casting. Increases the effectiveness of Axie in dialogue with. Reduces Axie casting time. Stamina regeneration in combat is going to be very helpful. I never knew you can get them more than once. Oh, that's interesting. I'll just say escape just for the second. See what else we've got here. Ah, so you can do that 5 times. Right, 5 times, 5, 3, 3, 5. Interesting. So definitely going to be a lot more ability points than first appearance. So yeah, these are the same. 5, 5. I want to make some what they call gunshot bombs, because I know the Griffin is weak to them. So I've got that ability. Don't need that just yet. I don't know whether... Well, if it didn't need to be bumped up into multiple levels, they wouldn't give you the option. So having one level in Delusion might not be enough for all dialogue options. And I do love, you know, smooth talking my way through dialogue. So I'm just going to hog another one into that, I think. Awesome. So I'm not entirely sure what this is all about. Pass. Maybe if I go back to main screen. No, I kind of expected something to be there. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this is all about over here. Lock mutagen, lock mutagen, lock mutagen. So, right, okay, that's the mutagen, but I don't understand why I need to have something over here. I mean, surely you would just use it in dialogue when it came up, regardless if it's there or not there. Pass. I imagine all will become clear in time. Right, map. Let's fire over to there. And then work our way back to the tavern. Whoa! Nice running test. Not exactly sure how lethal falling damage is yet. Oh, nice slide. Can I hunt stag? If I had a crossbow, maybe. Get some antlers, a hide. Oh. Burnt house. Abandoned village. Abandoned why? Really makes you feel quite claustrophobic, the Witcher vision. Really narrows your field of view. Right, get over. Can't use R on this. Yes. Nice. Any more? Yeah, I thought there was. Come on. I'm just counting out a massive piece of hardened timber around with me. Not in that way. Let's have a look. Well, I picked up some crossbow books from somewhere. Fry some water down there. Yeah, so it's not 50 points over 10 seconds, so it's not like 5 a second, it's like 50 points every second for 10 seconds. So that's why water regenerated more vitality than the bread, which was only 50 points over 5 seconds. Dumpling, roast chicken leg, and tawny owl. Haven't taken any potions yet. Oh, I get 3 charges in that, so it's not just a one-shot potion. Awesome. That's good. 30 seconds duration. 5% stamina regeneration in combat. Yeah, there's not something here that is allowing me to increase my constitution, my toughness, so to speak. What am I looking for? Let's have a quick look at the dogs. Vulnerable against beast oil, and the wolves the same, I imagine. Griffins, grape shot bomb, hybrid oil, and the ard. So I'm missing quite a lot actually. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, how do I increase my vitality? How do I bump that up? Total playtime, 3 hours, 21 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. just looking at the sign abilities. Instant kill chance. So is this where it tells me the damage of the standard weapons? 47 DPS for the steel, a massive amount for the silver sword by comparison. Gotta get me a crossbow. Hang on. No, it's empty. That's just a little icon. And I notice there's not an amount of bolts there. So I guess that's just unlimited, which is useful. 15% of item durability restored. What, you just double click on it or something? Or do you need a table? Right, so durability is down to 92. Does that reduce the armor protection? Was it like 16 before? Maybe try and keep an eye on that. Saddle. It's cool that you can get saddles and saddle bags for your horse. So we'll wait until that gets to 85 before we use this. Does it do all the armor pieces? So 15% to that, and that, and that. We'll find out, I guess. There's more looting to be had. Doll. Empty bottle, good for making potions. Any more for any more? No, we are good. Something skinned that dog. That looks a bit funny. What's going on there? Heard the wind there. I thought it was a wolf owl. Jumping at shadows, girl. Right, back to the village, I'm thinking. You run faster with your weapon drawn. Trying to keep my eyes open for ingredients. But you're not too far off my path. Always enjoyed the potion making part of the previous Witcher games. A vampire toxic blood potion has saved my neck, literally, in the past. And what was hilarious is that I had taken it right at the start of the quest, of the dungeon,
Whose field is that the other side of the river?
Wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, this boy. He'd venture out to inspect his grain any time soon.
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet. Witchers.
Yeah, I'd taken this toxic blood potion that if a vampire would bite me, it would do some damage. But I took it right at the beginning of this like castle dungeon, and it was a big quest. So I don't know what it was, 20-25 minutes in, lots of creeping around, lots of sneaking. Eventually got into a really nasty, vicious fight with this vampire, and I thought it was a done deal. Like, yeah, no problem, I'm gonna sort it out. And he kind of spun me around, like sank his teeth into my neck. I was like, oh my god, game over. And then he went, ah, and then fell down dead. I went, yes, I totally forgot I took that potion. Whoo! I totally meant that, obviously. That was funny. I literally was like, no! With me out.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I've accepted the contract for the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Well, I've got some buckthorn already, apparently.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Got some information about the Griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm gonna hang fire just for a second there,
Later, Vesemir.
because I'm sure there was another mission, a little side quest around here. Right, I think maybe we should do this one first before tackling this Griffin. See if we can get some more advantages. Let's have a quick check of alchemy. Alchemy. Yeah, I've got none of that. That might be something we have to purchase from a merchant. Got plenty for that. That would be good against drowners. Won't need that. That is always helpful. What do we need for that? Dwarven Spirit. So, Dwarven Spirit and Saltpeter and Calcium Ikram.
Sweet Melitula. There'll be settlers all south of the Yaruga. Bring in Nilfgaardians.
More stuff.
His head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
That's the same. Ah, this is new. Hark, fair folk of the north, if you're yearning for freedom, if you are prepared to take up arms to defend the motherland, head to the woods. We grow stronger by the day, and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear a choke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will sooner die for your countries than live as a slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts of at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at the Brennan, to arms. Enlisting for the army. Recruits will be provided with room, board and regular pay. Get the good display as honour of serving him here var Emrys. Death when Aden in card ep movid. Kind of just rolls off the tongue. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire. So we've got recruits for both sides going on here. That's the deserter one. New order. Yeah. So I might need to find a merchant.
Who told you that?
Jetty.
Now listen carefully.
I don't know what alchemy uses white myrtle petals, but I've got a lot of them.
Good news boy who was a merchant who travelled to Northgard once.
Winds howling.
Yeah? What things? They don't live in separate huts, but all in one big house, like ants in America. And just like ants, they
Kind of looking for
blindly serve
oysters or
nobody.
clams.
All they do is knowing nobody.
Hello. What's going on there? Old woman.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key, me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have read, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened next?
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
This is one of those funny stories. That could be just a complete tale that she's just spouted for me there. She could be a witch. This person could actually own this place. Or she could be telling the truth. Let's believe her for the time being.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
I was wondering what the quest was going to be called. A frying pan, spick and span. Let's check that quest first of all. Many think that the life of a witcher consists of nothing but adventure again after grand adventure and an endless stream of contracts on Manticorn, Braxi and other exotic beasts. In truth, Geralt would often take on more banal tasks, one less about fear mentioning, for they lack the skill required to make a masterwork of the mundane. By way of example, once in White Orchard, he was hired to retrieve a woman's frying pan. My money's on witch. And it's not a frying pan, it's a cauldron. Of course, I could be destroying someone else's door. Might cost me 10 gold crowns to repair it. Why use a grape shot when you can just use art? I'll not take anything if this is actually her place. One of his 50 essence.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
Why has that got an exclamation mark? I feel I should pick this up. Let's have a look at that. No, go away. Item needed to complete a quest. Is that for someone else's quest? I'm trying to find any items that would suggest this is an old woman's house.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
No, I'm missing stuff. Oh, we've got a frying pan.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did. Risked my life and the entire blasted operation and ended up standing there with my ploughing cock in my hands waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organised than that, but you... Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations, but since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and the place for the next meeting. And that's the missing brother one. Have a quick scan of this one while I'm here.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean.
Spiny.
Looks
sparkly.
like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
How you make ink, is it? Return the frying pan. Let's think. A mysterious gentleman had borrowed a frying pan from an little old lady and not returned it. While investigating this damned unneighbourly act, Geralt discovered the delinquent's borrower had other, more sinister, serious sins on his conscience. Murder, for example. The half-burnt nose Geralt found in his abandoned hut made it clear he was interested in the movements of Nilfgaardian forces and confidential military secrets. In other words, the man was a spy.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Okay, so I'm getting the impression this is not the old woman's hut then. So, looting to be had. But I just wanted to check. Hello. Wish I could do that. That'd be awesome. Blunt crossbow bolts. Take diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skills to have them craft the item for you. Okay. Interesting. Formula ether. Any more? Any more? Why the R symbol? The Gwent cards.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Let's check out that formula. Magic item. Wow, it requires a lot. Looking for a merchant. Right, actually, I think I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and obviously join me next episode where we hunt down this griffin and hopefully get some information regarding Yennefer's whereabouts. So, until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.